As our story begins, we ask you to come with us on a far journey. A journey that takes us millions of miles from the Earth, where the planet Krypton burns like a green star in the distant heavens.
Krypton.
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 Krypton. Krypton.
It's our show, Straight After Krypton. Hey everybody, I'm the Tony Sanchez, and with me are some other Krypton enthusiasts. To my right, we have Kelly.
Hi guys.
To my left, we have Eric.
Hi.
And to my left is Jody. He doesn't speak.
I hopefully won't.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us on what possibly, it may be the best Krypton after show.
This will definitively be the best
interwebs.
one.
Yeah.
And the funniest.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. The longest. I think it's going to be the
We're
longest.
building up expectations, guys. We need to bring it down a notch. Just bring it down.
No, other way.
What else do we add on there?
Shoot high, let them get disappointed. That's my rule.
I mean, it's a philosophy. Mm-hmm. Is it a good philosophy?
I was a philosophy major. So.
Well, before we move on, I do want to take care of some housekeeping. You can go ahead and join us in the chat. And also, I believe the super chat option is still on the table right now for this episode. It is, yes. Thank you, Joshua. Yeah. So if you guys want to go ahead and help support the show, just throw us some super chats. That'll be awesome. Also, the conversation will be going on over on the Facebook group THS Hashtaggers. So go ahead and join us over there. And also right below in our description, you're going to find a little link to the TeePublic store that also goes to help us support this entire show. So please go ahead, take a gander, buy some things, because consumerism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Consumerism is good.
Without further ado, I think what's next?
Well, before we get into anything, I
Yeah.
think we need to recap the first Krypton episode for the audience.
The
Maybe
first
some people
one.
are joining
Okay.
us. What have they missed? Let's catch them up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
All right.
All right, so do we have
Not the
our
worst I've
very
heard.
previously on? Let's roll that. Let's see what happened.
Previously on Krypton.
Call back.
Now that's a show I would watch.
This belongs to your grandson, Kal-El.
What's it doing then?
It's like an hourglass. Once this cape is gone, our time's up.
It's your kids, Marty. Something has got to be done about your kids.
Your Reverence. I didn't see you there.
All right. That was a well recapped.
Yeah.
And I think we did a great job there.
I feel
remember all
caught
that.
up. Yeah. I
If you're not
distinctly-
watching this show, I feel sorry for you.
No, I feel good about this. Yeah, and I did actually wear my
Yeah,
Back to the
back-
Future sweater because yes, there is a lot of Back to the Future elements in this show that I personally dig. Is it derivative? That's not for me to decide. I just know that I like it. So yeah, I'm about it. But yeah, we that was the first episode. We just got done watching the second episode. Thoughts, comments, concerns, Jody.
I actually really liked it. I know we make fun of it a lot in the watch along, but that's kind of what we do. I thought it was well paced this time. It moved way faster. It had a killer fight sequence.
It did.
That was bloody and amazing. It moved. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Characters had arcs outside of Seg, which that felt real. I really dug this episode. Maybe even more than the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kelly, how did you feel about it?
I'm definitely on the same page with the action. I love the choreography. Towards the beginning, I felt like the drama coming along, and I was like, oh, this is kind of turning into a teen TV show. And then as soon as the action came in, I was like, yes, definitely on board. I want to see more of this.
Eric, thoughts?
Yeah, I agree for the most part. I thought it would slow down a little when they were talking about the science stuff, and I'm not really a huge Superman fan, so that was probably lost on me. I hate Superman. I don't know why. I hate
Show
it.
for you.
You're a Batman fan, I take it?
Yeah, and Transformers. Now those movies.
No, I actually I liked the second episode, but yeah, Seg didn't do a whole lot of wasn't a whole lot of speaking, a lot of staring.
No, a lot of brooding, a lot of staring down of things, and internally thinking.
Do you think that was Cameron Coffey's audition?
I think what happened is they actually let the camera roll they were like, cut, everybody, let's do this, and they were resetting the lights, and he's just sitting there thinking about lunch, and they're like, you know what, that's a great shot, let's just use it. Let's just use that.
He's like, oh, I got an email.
He's off reading
They
it.
just CGI'd it out. You can't see his phone, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we're just going to move on to the first giveaway.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Because we got prizes and stuff to give you
These
if
are
you
some
earn
pretty
it.
good prizes.
Is it? What is that? What is
Now,
happening?
these are, the trunks are back. These were given away at South by Southwest and at WonderCon. It's to announce the issue 1000 and the fact that they're bringing back the Superman trunks. Now
And
we
Jody
have...
only wore them 3 times.
It's right, and I didn't shower. So...
You go in, you go inside out, backwards, and then inside out and the backwards too? Is that what happened?
Yeah, no. We have clean ones and used ones. You can call it if you win. Really, it's your call. Let's do... What do you want to do for this? You want to do a trivia one? You want to do a call out?
I always like trivia because
Okay.
I always feel like I learn too, and I want this show to be fun-educational, so yeah.
All right, let's do a... well, because Phantom Zone seems to be a running theme with our after show that's coming up. Let's do in the comics. Who invented the Phantom Zone? Who discovered it? Because in the show, it's Val-El.
His grandfather, Seg's grandfather.
Yes. So, but in the comics, it's a different dude. So the first person to shout that one out.
Okay.
It's a pretty easy one. To start off. You get a
Okay,
pair of trunks.
let's go actually over to our chat.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see. We have Migdalia Melendez says, "Tell Joey to put them on. We need a live model."
Is this really your dad in the chat?
No.
There's someone called Jody's dad.
Yeah, that's not my dad.
Well, you don't know that.
I mean, it could be my dad.
Do we know that?
What's he saying?
Is the show on yet?
First he said something else.
First he said something else.
Ugh.
You sure it's not your dad?
And then they asked if the
Sounds
show's
like your
on
dad.
yet.
Yes.
That's it. Did the show start again?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it did. I don't know.
Hey, Dad.
Could
Yeah,
be.
Mr. Bennett, the show started.
Yeah. That could be my dad because he's really aces
What's the
with technology.
picture? I don't even know who that is.
It looks like Harry from
Rock?
Harry and the
You're
Hendersons.
right. It is Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
Are you sure that's not your dad?
It is my dad.
Okay.
My dad is terrible with technology. He's like, you sent me a link. I don't. Where this
the
is
only-
the
only
I
thing
don't. It's like a thing, And
The
he's
only
doing
reason
that.
I doubt it is he was able to do an avatar.
Right.
And it's
That
not
is
just,
just,
it's not just
an
like
initial?
the blank Monopoly piece.
Maybe he looks like Harry. No?
Well, he does.
My dad?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you the son of
I am
Harry?
the little boy from Harry and the Hendersons. That was me.
Is that you?
I watched my dad punch
a true
Harry in the
story?
face.
Oh my goodness.
Remember at the end when
You
he
heard it
punches
here
Harry and he's
first.
like, "Get out of here!"
That's it.
That's
No.
it.
Anything else is fake news. I'm gonna
think
go
that's
ahead and
true.
call that. We did get some answers.
Okay.
So far, I don't know if any of these are actually legit or if they're just troll answers.
Well, what's the first one?
The first one comes from Migdalia Melendez, and it says
The sound-
Danny Phantom invented.
That's it, Danny Phantom. Completely, yes, nailed it. He is the creator of the Phantom
I
Zone.
don't think we can give that away, though.
What?
It's just-
She
Yeah.
works. Oh, she works
Yeah.
for. Oh,
So
yeah, you
what?
guys, you don't get that one because she works.
So who
here.
was the
All right.
second
The next
person to
one
answer
is
that?
Boy Blue says Dr. Phantom.
Dr. Phantom. Is that a? Yes. I'm gonna agree with that one too. No.
So yes. No.
No.
Last week was Kryptonian. Kryptonian dildos. We are not doing that
Okay,
again
sorry.
this week.
Well, if you
wait,
stick
are there
around
more?
long enough, I swear you will see more Kryptonian dildos. It is my goal in life to slip at least one Kryptonian dildo into every episode we do.
Every episode.
Regardless if it's Krypton or not. I'll slip it into anything. I'll slip a Kryptonian dildo into anything.
Wow.
All right, what do we got? Anyone get the right answer?
I'm sorry, images. All right, any whoosies. After was Dr. Phantom correct or
No!
Okay, I don't know these things,
Dr.
Jody.
Phantom.
My gosh.
We've got a
From
lot of
Krypton.
in the chat.
Migdalia came back with Anakin Skywalker, the Phantom Menace.
Yes, the Phantom. Anything with Phantom is just gonna yes from me.
Migdalia
Alec
says
Baldwin movie.
Billy Zane, the Phantom.
Yep, Billy Zane from the best Phantom in
Yes.
the purple, the velvet
Yes.
purple. Let's see, we also got the Phantom Toll Booth. Right? Is that on there? Has anyone said
Yes.
the Phantom Toll Booth yet?
I believe it says Jody's dad discovered the Phantom Zone.
I wish my dad discovered the Phantom Zone.
Unfortunately,
Then he
no. I'm
would've-
so sorry, Boy Blue.
Right.
Let's see. Migdalia
Well, I
again
don't
coming
know.
in hot with Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
I got a
Yes.
joke. I'll tell you after.
Yeah. Does it have to do with my father and Kryptonian dildos?
No, finding the Phantom Zone.
Boy Blue says Phantomus.
What?
Phantomus.
Well, I mean, we've got the real answer out there, so if
I'm
somebody
just-
was listening, they can just write it again.
I'm literally going through the line. Let's see. Migdalia again. Casper the Phantom Ghost.
That doesn't work. You can't do that. He's a
Is that called-
friendly ghost.
Yeah.
Just because it starts with the same sound. Alliteration doesn't just, you can't just throw that around.
Literally, yeah. Nobody else is coming in with the correct.
Okay,
I
well,
guess you
we'll
get
keep
Jody's
going.
underpants.
one real answer in there.
We do?
I don't know if that's right or not, though.
We'll call it out.
Which one?
Jarrell.
Yes, it's Jarrell.
Someone said Jarrell.
Who said?
Edward Sanchez.
Oh, who got it first?
Yeah, this Irish mustache guy.
Oh, look.
Oh
you're
yeah,
right,
you're right. You're right.
All right, Irish
That was
moves
wrong.
Sachi.
Yeah.
Irish Musashi.
Okay, you get your first pair of trunks.
Hey!
You can tell it how, and then let us know if you want them used, or this show gets awkward.
So Josh, how do they go ahead and claim this nifty little prize of
Send us
underwear?
a DM on Twitter or an instant message on Facebook.
Okay, yes. So
All
a
right.
DM on Twitter or an instant message on Facebook.
Congratulations.
So yes, social media is required for you to get this. So yeah, go do that. But I think all right. So but
All right.
we've got more of these, right?
We
We're
have
gonna be giving
more
away
of these.
more?
We can do. We have more trunks. We also have a little cooking sequence.
We do.
We do.
Do I have to
Cooking
go to the bathroom?
is a bit of
Not
a
yet.
stretch.
Okay.
No, you're gonna do that. I mean, if you no, not yet.
No, not yet. After the cooking. So yes, magic.
Yes. While Tony is going somewhere else, possibly to the Phantom Zone, we have that answer. So let's do a second question. Let's do another piece of trivia. All right. Which Phantom Zone prisoner is a werewolf? Because that's a thing. It is. We'll take that name.
Krypton has werewolves.
Krypton does have werewolves. They
Dragons.
they come out during the Krypton boom. No, I think
But
it's a
you don't choose your dragon. Your dragon chooses
Oh, that's
you.
right.
Yes, the dog dragons that he jumps off of. Are we ready to go over to our cooking area?
Hurry up!
Get it going! Come on, you guys.
Ready?
We're ready. This is gonna be a great segment. We practiced this so many times. Listen, you guys. Brother.
Oh, we're here. To me. Yes. Hello, everybody. Okay, so when we say cooking, not so much. We're just going to be making some things that are considered edible. So, first thing you're going to need is this really awesome Superman ice cream. This is Krypton cookie dough. Jody, where did you find this at?
Ralph's.
We can get it at Ralph's, which I hear is a wonderful California grocery store. I don't know. I'm from Florida, guys. So what you're going to do, go ahead. This is
What
going
part
to
of
be
Florida?
the part that's not Orlando.
What do you have instead of a Ralph's?
Publix.
Kroger.
What?
Publix.
Kroger.
Wegmans.
Publix.
Albertsons.
Publix has the best sub sandwiches in the
Publix,
world.
yeah.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Piggly Wiggly.
All right, so this Krypton cookie dough is going to be the stand-in for our Krypton planet because we are all about the theming here. And this is not just a stretch at all. Yeah, that looks like a planet. All right, so you can do a couple of things here if you're really, really into the theming of this all. All right, so if you are really, really about, the dome protecting Kandor, even though it's like, what is that dome really? How is it protecting the city? Do we really care? Not really, but you might care a little bit more if it's actually made out of chocolate. So you guys can go ahead and pick up Smucker's Magic Shell. We did have some homemade Magic Shell chocolate coverings. Yeah, it was going to be a little complicated to actually require a whole bunch of cooking things from you guys. My call. Sorry about that. But let's be honest. Are you really going to go ahead and get 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and then heat it on high for a minute, remove, stir, and... Yeah, see?
Maybe.
Too much. Too much.
I would do it.
Liars. Fibbers. All of you. All you're going to do is just go ahead, cover that up. And really, you want to protect your little planet, even though it's going to do absolutely nothing when the destruction of Krypton comes for you. All right, so then we also saw in this episode that Seg actually needed to go ahead and, what was that? Did he actually have to make a blood donation?
Yeah, he had to cut his hand, the blood of
It was a
Cal-El
blood
will bind
donation,
us.
right, to the Fortress of Solitude. Apparently that's a thing that happens in the fortress. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take your strawberry topping and just pretend like it's the blood of the El family.
That's gruesome.
Squeeze it through your hand like they did.
You want me to do that?
Yeah.
All right, we're doing this.
Do it like they did in the thing. Come on. Don't be a wuss. Yes. Oh, the blood of Cal-El will bind you. Great sequence.
I have no napkins, by the way.
Good luck coming back.
You got some right there. Throw a bowl of paper towel.
Get a stray dog to lick your hand.
Do we have any stray dogs here in the studio?
I don't
Probably.
know. Probably, yeah.
Thank you. Now that we've got the dome going on, the blood of our, not enemies, are they enemies of the state? I guess they are enemies of the state. So yeah, that is the blood of our enemies right
What?
there on the
Yeah.
dome. Yeah,
No.
sorry about it. Now if you want to go ahead, staying on theme, we're going to go ahead and just pelt our planet with some little asteroid made out of almonds. That's going to be great.
That's good.
All right. Jody, that's for you since it's your birthday month.
My birthday month.
It's your birthday month. That's what happens when it's your birthday. Do you not celebrate an entire month's worth of birthday shenanigans?
Sure.
No? Okay, so that's what you can do if you're just like, yeah, it's a fun, good G-rated time. However, I think you guys are noticing the bottle of Maker's Mark that's right here on my little bar here.
Woo!
Put that over here.
Vegan version.
Is Maker's Mark vegan? Is it really? Vegan. All right. Vegan Kryptonian Maker's Mark floats. Here we go. All right. This is a thing that's happening.
The ice cream makes it unvegan.
She said it was vegan.
Not the float part.
No take backs, it's vegan.
Okay. 2 scoops. 2 scoops of the Krypton cookie dough. You're going to go ahead and take a can of soda. This could be Coca-Cola. I'm not really sure. I'm not showing you the label. So go ahead and pour that guy in there.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then to go ahead and make it vegan.
Can we get some sort of close-up in
The
this?
alcohol burns off the ice cream.
No,
You're
we
just going to
can't.
pour a
It's
tiny,
very-
tiny shot of the Maker's Mark.
That was a lot.
And there you have it. Your own Kryptonian float. Jody, back to you.
Woo!
Woo.
We did it. We did a cooking segment.
We made vegan floats.
This is actually quite good.
Is it?
Yeah, you're killing it. Does anyone want a bite? We good?
Yeah.
Just
I
gives-
can make no guarantees about how good this float's going to be,
Yeah.
but here we go.
Let's try it. Good.
That's a lot of veganism.
That's
vegan,
You get
veganlicious.
vegan powers?
I did. Oh, McDolly, do I get powers now? I got powers now.
That was the
Awesome.
worst
Fantastic.
powers I've ever
So I believe we do have a response. To
Oh, we do?
Yes. Well, I think Magdalia really wants to win this because she threw out a lot of stuff, but they're kind of in the wrong
Let me
way.
guess. It's gonna be like the guy from Teen Wolf.
We
And
got Jack Nicholson,
yeah. Okay.
Michael J. Fox,
Yep. Michael J. Fox.
or is it Professor Lupin?
Gotta go back in time!
Well, Edward Sanchez guessed Lauron.
Lauron is right.
Yay!
Yay!
All right,
We're
so
gonna give you another pair of underwear.
Do I have to go to the
question
bathroom?
about the
How
trunk.
many do we have? How many do we have of these?
3 more, I think.
Oh, 3 more.
3 more. Yeah,
I've got a question.
I have a trivia question.
Those are boxer briefs.
What?
Those are boxer briefs,
Okay,
yes?
why are you yelling at me?
I think they have the penis pouch.
They're trunks. They're trunks. So
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Superman a briefs guy?
yeah,
Yes.
the others are different. There's different sizes. Let's see. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
For trivia.
Oh, they are. Look, these are booty shorts.
Hey!
Lauren's, whoever ordered. Yeah, you're getting these, boy.
Yeah, so Edward Sanchez, go ahead and drop us either a DM on Twitter or a instant message on Facebook. By the way, does anybody want to try the vegan?
Oh, man, these are like tighty
Really
whities.
good. Those aren't tighty whities.
These are
Those
look at the difference. Here,
Again, the
you
difference
hold these
between-
up.
Get ice cream on them.
They're tidy reddies.
between
Or tighty reddies,
briefs,
yeah. Oh no, you're right. They're the same.
But you
Wait,
had,
pick those last ones up. These
Yeah.
ones. Those ones look a little different. Are those the same? Oh, no, they're the same.
What
No,
happened
the
to the
first ones
boxer
were
briefs?
different. The first ones were different. Here.
Okay, so we only have one of the boxer briefs.
Yeah, because he's got the buttons in the front.
Okay, and then the other ones are the. Those are cute.
Yeah.
Hashtag the trunks are back.
They're bringing the trunks back for issue 1000
Nice.
for Action
Okay.
1000. It's a big deal.
Can I ask a trivia question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this is a hard one.
All right.
So, on the planet Krypton,
Uh-huh.
Krypton, sorry. Oh, what? Whoops. So it eventually blows up later. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
And then Jor-El, the father of Kal-El, who's Superman. I should have asked that. Nobody would have got that. He escapes to another planet. And what is that planet?
I'll take it. Whoever gets
I
that
think
first.
the length of your question might have thrown everybody off.
Yeah.
So you're asking what
Alright.
planet did who now?
Kal-El.
Superman
Go
escaped
to.
to.
Escape to.
Did somebody answer?
All right. Let's get on to some stuff about the show.
Yes, please.
All right, can we do? We're gonna go into our Easter egg segment and our translations because I worked like hell on these. All right.
Did you find more?
Yeah, ma'am. I did.
nice.
I got into
stuff?
this. Into this. I got into this.
Okay.
You kind of disappointed in the first episode.
I was super disappointed, and this episode is not much better, but it's enough. All right. Can we do number 1? Well, I'll just react to the pictures rather than saying stuff and then hoping it follows. But this ice cream. Oh, okay. So this is my favorite. It's still there. It's beer.
Oh.
BEER behind the bar.
Wait, they have beer on Krypton.
They have beer on
That's
Krypton.
confirmed. That's canon now.
That is, well, look, that's the sign. It
Nice.
says beer. It's not the white sign because that is straight gobbledygook. It is the yellow sign, the 2 little squares with the dots over and below. That's E's, BEER. Okay, number 2 is an easy one. I thought it really helped along the way. Once it comes up, I'll explain it, but essentially, of all of the translations I had to do, this one was the easiest. He says, the House of El will bind us, and that's what it says right there. There is a wider shot of it later on where you can actually see there's more, so I couldn't zoom in to get it, but I was really excited by that, and that's cool. But this actually says, the blood of House El will bind us in Kryptonian. Let's go to the next one. Actually, I hope is the right file, but it probably isn't. Nope. All right. I translated the hell out of this robe, you guys.
No.
Yeah. So
Is it repeated or is it everything different?
everything, as far as I can tell, is different. Now,
I feel so bad for everybody.
I was on a flight for 5 hours, and I sat there the entire time.
Jody.
And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24 words out of this. The word
Bless
and,
your heart.
even, but, like, if Krypton, then will come the and of, bring offering that Lord, and he the Lord, and he like a.
Wow.
Now,
I'm sorry. Were you actually reading that, or did you just have a round of Tourette's?
I
What's
did
happening?
both. Now, I swear to you, I will translate the rest of this, because it's like every frame, different things, and so
Okay.
it took me 5 hours
and
to
it
get.
goes down to the floor.
What?
She's saying that the robe goes down to the floor.
Yeah, well, yes. So I got to get the clean shots, but it is my goal. It is my promise that before we are done with episode 5, I will have this robe translated. That's it. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Krypton is read like English, right? Top to bottom, left to right.
Top to bottom, left to right. It's super easy. Although some of them are like on the collar, you have to go upside down. Now, here's where I got. This is in the background there. Mm-hmm. That is veg. VEG. I assume that is a vegetarian establishment on Krypton. I would hope that maybe someone else can help me because I went over this 5 times and the only thing I can come up with is veg. I don't know.
When you say come up with it, is that just because it could be a number of things?
Well, you know, like when different frames have it clear, but it only comes up with veg, so I assume it is a vegetarian establishment.
I know nothing of your nerd language, so yeah.
All right. Sorry. Let's go to my favorite one now, the one that I spent maybe an hour and a half on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that one right there I mentioned before.
I thought you said that was gibberish.
Right. It's Wapavagu. WPVGU. So their letters are there. I don't know what it is though. Wapavagu. So if anyone is out there, please.
That's the sound when you get nut punched.
Earlier when they depend. Yeah, help me out, you guys. All right, let's go on to some Easter eggs.
I do have a question.
Yes.
About maybe I missed it.
Yeah.
But Adam Strange comes to Krypton and he understands everybody.
Okay, I don't even know your question yet. No, you didn't miss it. Yes, it's pissing me off. Go.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm
keep
just
going.
wondering, like, how do they just speak English or Adam Strange learn their language?
There is
no.
Not only that, but they do a lot of like wordplay, which does not seem to work for me. He's like, "My name's Adam Strange," and then Seg-El's
and then he's like, "Yeah, that's
strange."
That's my moment where I was like, "Wait a second,
how do you guys understand it?" Yeah, it's bonkers. I'm assuming
it's from our modern day, right?
Yeah,
like
I'm assuming they're gonna be like, "Oh, Superman taught me Kryptonian, and that's what I'm speaking." But we have not established that yet. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. We want to go to the first Easter egg?
Yeah, let's do that.
And by the way, a definition of an Easter egg is like something that's in the background or a name drop like Black Zero, okay? It's not a plot point. It's not a major character. You can't say like Kal-El is an Easter egg. Yes, he appeared in the comics, but he's a major character.
Yeah.
So, and these are background items. Okay, so this is the first. This is the statue that is in the background of the Fortress of Solitude. So it's 2 people holding up a planet. And you can see on the right, in the comics, they do this a lot. They have 2 people holding up a planet. Different artists explain it in different ways, but this is an actual Easter egg. I don't know how they're going to explain what those 2 statues are holding up. Are they holding up the planet exploding before they know it? Are they holding up the sun? I don't know. But either way, it is a direct reference to the comics without any explanation. It's an Easter egg. Next. This is my favorite. This right here, I believe, is a very important Easter egg. When I discovered this, I flipped up. I think this is the Soul Gem from the Marvel Universe. I know everyone thought it was going to be. Everyone thought it was going to be in the Black Panther movie. It wasn't. It's here. It's in Krypton. It's the Soul Gem.
Listen, the Soul Gem is definitely orange.
What?
The Soul Gem is orange.
It changes color.
Oh, it's a mood.
It's a moody soul gem.
Soul stone.
Yeah. It depends on your soul. Maybe you have an orange soul. Maybe you got a white soul.
Curious.
Maybe you have no Easter eggs in your TV show, and I got to dig to make stuff up. I don't know.
I received Shashi believes it's the Tesseract.
That's where I got the idea.
Okay.
I should also point out that no one has been able to answer your trivia question thus far. So
I told you.
I stumped everybody.
All right, that's it for our Easter eggs and translation segment.
Hey,
we killed that.
Thank you, Jody, so much for spending, 5 hours on that flight?
I had 2 flights of 5 hours.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you come from?
Boston. Yeah.
Well, Eric will tell you.
Yeah, Eric knows. Let's go, Eric.
His grandmother's funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you brought it up. So.
My condolences.
You were so red.
Come on, just drop it.
All right, moving on to our next bit. We like to call this Cosplay Corner.
Oh, wait, I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you have to go to the bathroom, Eric?
Okay.
Here, wait, hold on. You should take my phone with you to the bathroom. Let me just open up some
I'm
things
also
here.
going to take this toilet paper.
Yeah, there you go. Here. Take that to the bathroom with you. Oh, wait, I should turn off. Wait, real quick. Just there we go. Okay. There you go. Later, Eric.
Is not helping.
All right, Eric is going to go to the bathroom. While he does that, we are going to introduce a new segment we like to call Cosplay Corner. Kelly did a bit for us last week. That was she did a 48 hours.
Yeah, within
48-hour
It
turnaround.
wasn't straight. It was within the 48 hours.
48-hour
That's crazy,
turnaround
though.
of a cosplay outfit from Krypton. It was amazing. Everyone loved it, and we're like, we have to do more. We have to bring this in. So what? WonderCon was this weekend,
Yes.
and it was filled with Kryptonian cosplay. And we decided, you know what?
was.
You know what we're gonna do is we are gonna pad this until we get a thumbs up that we're ready to go for this segment. Okay. Is that we are gonna do? We're gonna do a segment called Cosplay Corner. And Kelly, we're gonna do this alone, right? It's just you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're not gonna bring anyone else on, maybe? Someone you want?
Yeah. So, like you mentioned, cosplay is basically the centerpiece of WonderCon. It's big there, and Superman is no exception to this fandom. And who better to help me with a Superman cosplay discussion than our own Jor-El?
Okay, now wait. Before we bring him on, are you sure you want to?
I am definitely sure.
I am so sure. Let's do this.
I am ready.
All right, let's do it.
Are we introducing cosplay to him? Is this new for him?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. He's from Krypton, so he might be used to Kryptonian cosplay.
Oh, Jesus. Hi.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Are you familiar with cosplay? Is that a thing on Krypton?
Yes, the cosplay is very big on Krypton. Krypton.
Krypton. Got it. My bad. Let's.
I love it.
Let's show Jor-El some photos from
All right.
our WonderCon cosplay photos.
Yeah, let's take a look at some the pictures we have. It's not just WonderCon. This is from all.
From just
all,
cosplay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh.
I love this one because it's obviously like a professional photo. This guy took the time to really nail the outfit, the theme, the look.
It's very Dean Cain.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell this guy is very passionate about Superman, and I do love the little twist that he threw in there, where he threw in the jacket.
Yes.
The Clark Kent jacket.
No. This guy looks like Lou Diamond Phillips in an off-Broadway production of The Lowliest Prostitute on Skid Row.
He's solo. There's that. And I think he's very proud to be Superman.
La Bamba. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
We don't know.
All right, I think let's move on to the next.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
We'll get that next cosplayer up in 1 second. Meanwhile, I don't know. You want to keep singing La Bamba?
No, I do not.
Gerald, tell us about Kryptonian cosplay. Oh.
So this is definitely.
Oh, I'm answering a question. So on Krypton, you don't dress up like crazy monsters or whatever. You just dressed up like regular Earth people. Because it's opposite.
This is a crossover. I wasn't too sure looking upon it from the angle if this was a Game of Thrones Superman crossover or if this was a Star Wars Jedi crossover. It could be either, but I am a big fan of crossovers because that's where people's creativity really shines.
Yeah, see, I think this girl decided she could repurpose her old Khaleesi wig and put the savings towards her college education. Just kidding. None of these people went to college.
Repurposing is a big thing in cosplay. People do share wigs in between costumes to save money.
Now, a selfie is a big thing for cosplayers, or because usually you see pictures of, on the floor.
I see a lot of selfies.
Oh, okay.
If you follow cosplayers, they do post a lot of selfies.
One time on Krypton, I took a selfie of me and a guy dressed like a garbage man.
Do you have a photo?
No.
Okay. Thanks.
We don't have photos on Krypton.
Oh, okay.
All right, next photo, please. Let's keep this rolling. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is like the classic John Byrne Kryptonian one.
Another thing that's very popular in cosplay is people do get creative with photography and will put themselves on a background that relates to their character. Although I think that it's a convention background, so I'm not too sure about that.
I don't know who this character is, but yeah, the police should definitely try digging around his backyard. ASAP.
He's alone.
Oh.
Yes.
We should keep this going. Let's go to the next one. Let's keep it going. Great. Okay. So this is electric. This is a throwback to the early 2000 when Superman became electric. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's actually incorrect. This woman's superpower is the ability to make anybody who's taken a picture of her have Parkinson's, so it's all shaky and blurry.
It's a very electric look, but another thing that's very popular with cosplay is
I disagree.
Is merging your own look into a cosplay. So I do think she might actually dyed her hair blue and then did her own version of Blue Superman.
Oh, I didn't notice the hair. Yeah, that's good. Let's go to the next one. How many more of these do we have?
It's a great group. Okay.
Groups are very popular. Groups are very popular.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a Superman, Spider-Man.
Superman from the new Krypton series,
Okay.
which is a very short-lived comic series. And,
Hey, and don't forget Draco Malfoy out there.
Draco Malfoy does have hair. He's more like a Lex. I think he's Lex Luthor.
I think he's Lex Luthor.
I think he's Lex Luthor.
Expelliarmus.
Okay.
They have Harry Potter on
Groups are definitely fun.
Yes, they do.
The cosplays together.
Yeah. So that's next.
Yeah, next.
Keep it moving. We got a lot. Okay. Oh, this is like badass.
This is impressive. This
Yes.
one is very impressive. I'm assuming that he could have used some thermoplastic, like Warbler or Wonderflex, to create this, or foam. Foam's very lightweight, and it helps when you have a lot of stuff on your body.
Yeah.
Oh, this is from the episode where Superman forgot to take his Rogaine.
Yeah.
I remember that one. That was good.
It was a great adventure.
They have Rogaine on Krypton?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
No photography, but they have Rogaine.
Beautiful. Next.
Oh, the group and the guy's back.
Is this a George Reeves? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it looks like it's like one of from the original George Reeves series.
Yeah, this is he's the classic Superman, right? He's black and white.
Yep.
And he oh crap, that's that green guy. Don't get in his van, Superman. Run away, run away.
He looks so friendly in this photo.
This Jor-El's getting a little Jewy.
That's not correct.
Next.
And don't say Jewy, that's a slur.
Sorry. Right. Oh, this is look, that's you.
I love when people throw in their children in costumes.
Yeah.
Yes. When you have a child, people think like, oh, you can't cosplay. But I've seen amazing mothers and fathers make cosplays for their children, and it's spectacular.
Yeah, this really takes me back to the time we put little Kal-El in his spaceship and watched him fly away. And then, of course, we drank a couple of Four Locos and had sex in a public park in front of a masturbating hobo. But,
Sounds like a
they probably cut that from the movie, right?
Yeah, that's not in the film.
I don't remember that part, right?
You're in the film.
Next.
All right.
How many are we gonna do of these?
We have two more. I think this is the second to last one. I hope.
Is this Jor-El?
This is another Jor-El. This is another you. You get a lot of play in these cosplay. Ooh,
This is this guy he's demanding he gets his movie studio back, or else he's gonna leak pictures of Jennifer Lawrence's cornhole all over the internet.
Next.
What
photo.
Next, please.
What did I say?
Next.
Next photo.
Next.
Oh.
Now this I like. This looks good.
You like this one?
This is perfect. There's nothing I would change about this.
But that's not cosplay. That's just a picture of Nicolas Cage.
You're a picture of Nicolas Cage.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jor-El.
He's all like, oh, the bees.
All right, moving
Not
on.
the bees.
Right. All right. I just regret that every time.
Why do you still bring the crystals.
It was me.
in, man.
I'm sorry, guys.
By the way, Eric.
I'm back from the bathroom.
Oh! Eric came back from the bathroom, you guys.
We were.
You just missed Jarrell.
Yeah, you did.
Literally just missed Jarrell.
Oh.
It's weird that you guys are never in the same place at the same
I feel like
time.
you're avoiding Jarrell. Did something happen between you two?
Yeah, he's just a bad influence.
All right. So
We know. Yes, we know.
the good, the bad, and the meh.
I'm a Christian.
Okay, so we actually have. We are going to be going to the Superman homepage.
Oh no, we're not.
We're not. Never mind.
We should scratch that off.
Erroneous.
Sorry.
Erroneous, I say. We're actually going to get into actually discussing the episode.
This is mine.
What
I
we're
don't know
here
where
for.
You got that.
That's mine. That's okay. You can just put that on the ground. That's cool. But yeah, we're gonna actually discuss the second episode of Krypton.
That's great.
Guys.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do the good, the bad, and the meh.
Okay.
So let's start with the good. Jody, what did you like about this episode?
Again, I thought the pacing was solid. On the whole, the story arc, everyone kind of got their own beat this time. I thought that was wonderful. I thought everyone had their place. They weren't just like, I am an adult and therefore I'm evil. Like, they were doing things that their characters would do. They put themselves in situations. I liked it a lot. I really dug this. There's a lot of good. I know we were making fun of it, but I thought the acting was actually quite solid as well. They snork.
Some snorts from the peanut gallery.
Yeah, there were some snorks from the peanut gallery. It was good. I thought. I also loved the world building. The minute that guy said Phantom Zone, I was like, Phantom Zone.
You didn't do that during the watch party, though.
I did under the there's a thing there, so you can't see. I do a lot of things.
Did you have any moments when you were just squealing because you were very excited about what was happening?
Yes. No, I like the fight scenes. That was good, and the Krypton karate. I thought it was interesting that we got to see like the long tradition of Krypton neck breaking. That, we would see later in Man of Steel.
Oh, that's right.
It's canon.
We did.
It's canon. Mm-hmm. That is apparently a move in Kryptonian martial arts. Do we have a name for that?
Yes.
The neck breaker.
Yeah, no, Torquism Rao and Torquism Vo is the name of their. I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's the spelling. That's how they fight.
Okay, awesome, sweet.
To fighting styles.
Kelly, what did you like about the episode?
I noticed the same thing Jody noticed. To keep dragging on to his comments, but in the first episode, I felt like a lot of the acting was a little forced. There was some like reactions where I felt like it was a little over the top. In this one, it felt more natural. I could actually kind of sit there and not notice like the little things they would do. Love the action scenes. I want more of that choreography, more fighting. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more fighting in the future. And I enjoyed the clothing a lot more in this episode too. There's a lot more to see.
Oh yeah,
The first episode was a bit ordinary. There was like stuff where I was like, okay, I can find that now here. Like I can just go buy that. But in this episode, there was a lot more variation in like the styles, more like space-like.
And topless dudes.
Yes.
There were some topless
and
dudes.
that guy with the collar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But he changed it up. He had a couple different collars.
There's a lot of collars going on.
He's a collar actor.
Do you like what's happening with the storyline, especially with Nyssa? I mean, not Nyssa, but Seg and the Vex family.
I love. I mean, that Vex girl. What's her name? Nyssa.
Yes.
I'm digging her. Brigitte Nielsen.
Yes.
Drago's wife. I think
Brigitte.
she's just like you can see every line, or even when she was like looking off in the window in that one scene, like you see the wheels turning in her head. I love that. I'm a big fan of hers. She needs to get more scenes.
Yes.
Do you have any suspicions of what she's up to?
Yeah, I mean, I think
you've already seen the next one, right? No.
No, I haven't.
My bad. My bad.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That?
Why would I?
You're not a time traveler.
He could be. We don't know. Maybe he's Adam Strange.
That's true. Maybe I'm strange.
Are you a fan of the Detroit Tigers?
No, sports.
Yeah.
Love sports. Ask me any sports question, I'll get it right.
What hat was
I'll
he
throw
wearing?
that one out.
What hat was he wearing?
Hey, how about this? Anyone who throws out a sports question that I get wrong, you get the next set of trunks. That's our next trivia challenge. Any sports question, any point. I got it all.
Who won the 2008 World Series?
Hey, pipe down. Not from you.
Yeah, come on.
Stop ruining it.
Just log on like everyone else and ask a question.
I do want to point out that nobody has yet to get Eric's trivia question correct.
I am just the master of Superman trivia.
You are.
We still have a third Superman trunk up for grabs, so if anybody wants to jump in there and actually get
And
the
now
right
we have
answer.
a fourth.
Yeah, sorry.
With the sports question.
Oh, we have a fourth. Yes. So we've got two.
So sports question trivia that I will nail.
Irish Musashi asks, how many points is a quaffle worth?
Oh, that's not a real sport. I meant real sports, by the
You
way.
said any sport.
No, I said real
There's
sports.
a book on Quidditch.
There's a book. Is there a national team?
I don't know. There
Several.
might be.
Come on.
I know that people
Come
actually
on.
play it in real life.
Several.
Look, I love it. I would play it in real life. I'm not
Those
saying
aren't
that, but
people.
let's be fair to the sports people out there, because this is a nerd show.
McDahlia
Yeah.
asked, what did Michael Vick get convicted for?
Oh, that was I was I was working at ESPN at the time. He was convicted of dog fighting. Such a great topic.
Did she get the undies?
No, because I got it right. You have to stump
Oh,
me.
you're right. You have to
Stump me.
the buoy.
the movie. All right, so moving on to maybe the things we didn't love about this episode.
Okay.
Yeah, the bad. Yeah, my huge complaint was just a lot of staring from Seg and a lot of things happening around him rather than him making things happen. That was my kind of complaint in this one, but it's only the second episode. I'm still giving it some leeway before I just go ahead and condemn the series altogether.
What's with all the cutting and the blood and stuff?
That's I think they're just trying to make Krypton gritty, which is it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was cool, a little unsanitary.
So you're saying it's cool to cut yourself? Nice message here. Nice.
Jody, what are some things you didn't like about this episode?
I felt that the plot for our girl Zod was
Lyda.
great. The fighting, she's like, okay, these guys are going to attack the rankless. I got to do something. The only way to do that is to fight. That was great, and it moved forward. But the Brainiac storyline puttered along. And the point where Kal-El was like, oh, this giant thing is going to come and destroy everyone. But you know what? Go take care of that Vex thing first. Let's put everything on hold. I don't buy that. I didn't buy that.
Plus, he said there's not much to tell, and then went on to tell this whole big thing.
A monologue, essentially.
Yeah. There was a lot of monologuing.
It was a lot of monologuing.
In this episode.
got
Everyone
me
got their
monologuing.
2-page,
This was their moment. This is what they
dissertation.
signed on for. Yeah. Kelly, anything that you didn't really love about this episode?
Well, I guess other than the lack of explanation for why Adam Strange can talk to them, I think that I'm still not really digging his character. I feel like his demeanor, I want to say, doesn't really fit in with if someone from Earth would come to a strange planet. I feel like he doesn't care about anything around him. It's more just I'm too cool for this,
He's not treating it like the big deal that it should be.
Yeah. Although he does have powers, that's pretty cool.
He's not like, hey, look, a flying car.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
But he's a time traveler, right?
He is a time traveler, but
so how?
But if he's such a fan of Superman, wouldn't he be in awe of everything that makes Superman? Who he is?
Kelly, I like you. I just don't know how excited I'd be to meet your grandparents. You know what I mean?
Would you be excited to meet my grandparents if they lived on a different planet and you got to go to that planet and see everything on a different planet and how it worked?
Am I a time traveler? Obviously.
Yeah.
So then, I don't know. Maybe I'd be so blasé that my soul is just dead at that point. I don't know.
Maybe
Your
that's
soul
why.
that was a good leap.
Yeah.
That was.
I just feel like you've seen some stuff. You're seeing a lot of stuff. Maybe you just don't.
Yeah, you're done.
It's a lot to get you hyped up. But yeah, you do have a valid point. Would you also say he's kind of your choice for meh this week?
Yeah, he's definitely my meh.
When's he going to become a doctor?
Wrong Strange.
But see, with the Terrasect, so we're coming.
Tesseract.
Come on, you guys.
Terrasect?
Okay.
It's a calamity of two worlds.
Yes, Tesseract.
What's the one in the Marvel universe?
Tesseract.
Okay, so what's the one I just said?
Terrasect.
A Terrasect is in the DC universe. That's how they have those things and where they split the space.
That's not true.
Never mind. It is.
I don't think that's a thing.
It is a thing.
That's not a
DC
thing.
1 million. That's a. All right.
No, you
Great.
tore a sack.
My choice for meh for this episode was the choice to just go ahead and break up that fight. Like, they start the fight and they literally go away for like 5 minutes, and then it's like, are we just not fighting right now then? But
And plus, like, even like when they came back, they weren't. It's not like they were still going at it. They were kind of like just
in a
standing
pose,
there.
like in that Street Fighter, just
Yeah.
bounce pose. Jody, any choices for meh? Some things that you just weren't that excited about this week?
I gotta be honest, Kal-El in general appearing as a hologram, that just didn't.
You wanted him to come back for real?
No, I don't want. Yeah, either bring him back for real or like have Seg-El do some science. You know, maybe he discovers that on his own. They keep going, oh, he's going in the science guild, and he literally doesn't even know what a test tube is. We don't know if he's smart or not. I don't know. I think he needs to prove himself.
He looks like a dummy.
We'll see.
Do we know that he's a dummy? I mean,
He looks like a dumb jock. Like, and he's like always fighting. Like in the first one, I don't know.
You're saying scientists can't fight?
No. How about we put like Mike Tyson or somebody up against Stephen Hawking, and we'll see if scientists can fight.
Let's not do that. R.I.P. Stephen Hawking.
I feel like we've lost so much of our audience.
We
might as
have.
well do a list. Might as well just move on to that list section. So, all right, you guys. We wanted to do a list this week. We wanted to pre-tape it, but we didn't have time. So now we're doing a new segment called Live Lists. You guys are welcome to chime in with anything. I'm going to try to keep this moving as quickly as possible because we're going real long.
We are.
So, the first thing we're going to do is called, it's our list of Phantom Zone fuck-ups. We're going to put that... this is what a Phantom Zone is. This is what people know the Phantom Zone to be. Most people, it's a giant floating space mirror prism. You know how floating space... So that is what people know of the Phantom Zone. That's the general thing. It's a prison. It floats in space. But not a lot of people know more about it. So the first thing we want to analyze is how do people get into the Phantom Zone? How do they access that? First thing is Superman can shoot them with a laser, with a Phantom Zone projector. Do we have that footage? So here's Superman sitting there passing judgment like he do, and he picks up the Phantom Zone projector, which kind of looks like an elephant thing. Most of the time, it looks like a giant box fan back in the day, like in the comics. But, you know, this is Doomsday. He doesn't know what to do with him. He can't kill him, so he has to do something with him. And that's essentially why the Phantom Zone was created, which is how does Superman defeat these powerful villains that are just ready to kill everyone?
Like
he sends them to the Phantom
exactly.
Zone.
Like, it's the containment unit.
It is, from Ghostbusters. But here's the thing. There's other ways to send people to the Phantom Zone. If you're Zack Snyder, then you send people to the Phantom Zone in giant penises. Can we roll this?
As
so
you
this
do.
is as you should do. Check it out. Large black dongs.
Oh, wow.
There we go. That's how you get to the Phantom Zone in the Snyder universe.
Wow. Just going through a huge orifice.
It's a little Galaxy Quest-esque, though.
With penises.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
mean,
a
the
close up.
shape is that, but
Here's the
originally...
thing. These shots, like hundreds of thousands of dollars went into this. Editors, CGI artists, executives,
Completely.
and no one at any point said, "Hey, Mr. Snyder, you left a box of black dildos on set. Do you want us to remove that?" And he's like, no, leave that shot in there. This looks great.
Or maybe they did.
Yes. Okay, number 2. What's in the Phantom Zone? What's in the Phantom Zone is simple. It's a golden shower, according to Superman the Animated Series.
Well.
Watch this. He's going to just get in there. Oh, he's going to wash his hair. It's a nice gold shower.
Wow.
Oh, God. Anyway, so the Phantom Zone is usually like a dimension where people are intangible. They can't touch anything. In this episode, though, Superman found a big golden shower, and he fills it with a little yellow liquid. Last time...
You Kryptonians are weird, man.
Yeah, they get weird with the Phantom Zone, which is why I love it. Anyway, the last time I had to fill a vial of yellow liquid was for football. I'm just kidding.
Sports.
I never play sports. Sports are the worst. I mean, they're best if you love sports. I mean, they're the worst. Okay, next up is... wait, did we mention this was not safe for work? Because we probably...
Yeah,
not safe for work. All right, so one of the most common ideas, as I said, in the Phantom Zone is you become intangible, except there's a special spot in the Phantom Zone where if zoners need to get busy, they can go.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Richard Donner and Jeff Johns created a champagne room in the Phantom Zone.
I'm sorry. What's happening?
This is Fort Ross. It's a piece of Fort Ross that exploded, and it had a Phantom Zone projector in it, and it went into the Phantom Zone. And the Zoners found that if they got in there, like Ursula and Zod, they were plotting their evil plans, and they went in there and did a little plotting of their own, and they had a baby. And that's why everyone should wear condoms.
Is this their child
That's
as a
their
result
kid.
of their conjugal visit?
That is him.
Okay.
So yeah, use condoms even in the Phantom
What's
Zone.
to stop anybody in the Phantom Zone from just pretty much just setting up shop there and just basically
Because
operating?
it's the bone zone of the Phantom
I'm
Zone.
saying, like, why wouldn't you just then go ahead and operate a brothel in the Phantom Zone?
Who said that isn't? Have you ever been to the Phantom Zone?
I have not.
Well, then you don't know that there isn't a brothel.
Or a deli.
It's true. It could be a deli. Yep. All right. Next up is the, well, you guys know who's in the Phantom Zone, right? This is the big question. Who's in there?
Yes.
You know General Zod, you know Ursa, you know Non, Donner, Blitzen, but the most famous, prisoner is actually a guy named Jaxor. Can we show a picture of Jaxor? He looks like everybody's dad. They really did a good job making this guy look super evil. Yep, there he is.
What
Look,
is that?
He's the most evil man.
Hank from Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Oh my God.
He destroyed a moon on Krypton, and they sent him into the Phantom Zone because he's a chubby bald dude. And that's it.
As you do with chubby bald
Now,
men.
here's the thing: is Jaxor's been around a long time. He's a big character, so they upgraded him to his next look in Superman the Animated Series, which was a space pirate. Which, you know, they went complete other direction. They're like, yar. And then they upgraded him again in Man of Steel to be, well, he kind of looks like Eric, to be honest. Can we pull that up? There he is.
Oh, wow.
Yep, little Nosferatu. And then finally,
That's not what I look like.
he's actually coming
I
to,
have glasses.
he's coming to Krypton.
Hey, here.
Jaxor is coming to
Oh,
Krypton.
is he?
Yep, and
Okay.
let's see what he looks like now. This is a big change. Oh, good luck. Well, let's put the
Let's
button
roll
and
the
see what
dice.
happens. Just click the button. That's it! We did it, you guys. Jaxor is a woman this time. They've gender bend the character. She's
Shame.
She's the girl from Game of Thrones, Hannah Waddingham, and she's playing a chubby bald dude.
Who knew
I
she
really
was
like this
hiding under
idea.
those
I
robes?
love that Sci-Fi's doing this. I think they're going to step in the right direction. Hopefully, they can get one of the Hemsworth brothers to play Crypto, because Hemsworth. Am I right, girls? Woof, huh? What?
I have always said that Chris Hemsworth is a dog in human form.
Yeah.
I have said that before.
All right,
On the
and
record.
How about we're not going to talk about getting into the Phantom Zone like they did in Superman 2 when it just flew through the window and then it hit them?
we shot that. We actually showed that clip. That's the clip we just showed at the top of this list. That very clip, the one you're describing. Do you want us to show it again?
I do want to point out two things. Jody's dad did say Eric is way hotter than that dude.
Oh, yeah.
Got a fan, Eric. And I also want to point out we have a super chat. Hey! Woo! From Larry. Thanks, Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
Appreciate it. Thank you
You
so
didn't say
much.
anything, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Give us
Does
money.
anybody have an answer to my trivia question?
Actually, I don't think so, but we did get a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yes, so we got a lot of.
All right, give me one. Pick the hardest one.
Who is involved in the fog bowl?
You win. Give me another one.
How do you play tennis and what's the scoring system?
With a racket and there's points. So you lost.
Stumped.
You lost.
Stumped.
Next.
So nobody,
give me
can
one
I,
more.
Can I answer my question? My own question?
Yeah, please. I think we need to know.
The answer is Earth.
Oh, idiots!
Fucking idiots.
Why are you watching Krypton if you don't know the answer to that?
Nobody.
Well, that's all the time we
That's
have.
pretty much all. Yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't have any other sports questions. I guess the chat wasn't up to the challenge. Of
That's
trying
right.
To stump you.
Can't stump the sports master. That's what my dad calls me, the sports master. He's always
I'm
like,
not sure if that's true.
I'm
but
very
we're
proud
gonna
of
let
my
you go
son
ahead
who
and
plays a
claim
lot of
that.
sports. Doesn't
I'm
stay in
pretty sure
center.
your dad just keeps saying, when's the show going to start?
He has us yet again.
Because he said it like 4 times.
He's great.
Thanks, Dad. But I think that's pretty much it
All
for
right.
us this week. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the best After Krypton show. I'm sorry? And we also have another after show coming up right after this, and that is Gingerdale. That is our Riverdale after show with, I believe it's Daniel and Sarah that are with us tonight. So that's it for us.
All right, any plugs? You guys want to plug some stuff?
I want to plug some
Yeah, Eric's got a plug. Here we go.
Check out my cartoon I do with Nathan Hamill, 2 Dumb Dinos, on Instagram.
Is there an Instagram tag that we got to look for?
At the numeral 2 Dumb Dinos.
Great.
I will be looking at that.
All right.
Anyone else?
So you do.
No, I think that's pretty much it. But you guys can find me everywhere on social media at the Tony Sanchez. It's Tony with an I, Sanchez with a Z. Kelly, where can we find you at?
You can find me on all social media at Craigie Cupcakes with Daisy at the end.
All right. Well, we're nowhere here. This is it. I don't do anything.
I'm not on social media.
If you can guess his email, he uses that.
Yeah. Sometimes, if I can figure it out. All right, we're gonna go out with this dude. You can do the little tag.
Oh yeah, we are going to be going out with a song by the name of "Fuck the Sagittari."
Mm-hmm.
Provocative
Did you have a hard
title.
time swearing with that? You kind of, it's okay.
She's from Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Fuck the
have
Sagittari.
Traditional values back home in
Nice,
Florida.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It is by Rob Paravonian at Rob P Rocks. Also, if you guys haven't seen his Pachelbel rant, you should also really check that out because that's
Pretty solid.
good shit. So yeah.
All right, let's play that. And thanks for watching this masterpiece.
The Sagittari with their fancy new weaponry, messing with the rankless. Don't step to me with their crazy devotion to emotionless fights. I got my crew out there hacking into satellites, sounding the alarm for a big green brainiac threatening my planet. Yo, he better step back in Kansas City. That's not how it's done, where the dome is home under the glow of the red sun. My granddad and I had a talk. He's dead, but he's hologram like Tupac, showing me how destiny can call a dude. All you do is hit your fortress of solitude. They want me to bind to the house of X. Light as odd as the bar that I want to get next to, and Darren Vex thinks I'll wear his family sigil. No chance, mother. I'm the house of L. The Sagittari. The Sagittari. The Sagittari. The Sagittari.